Most likely, if you came up being a caring individual, loving person, someone that wants to help others out, you've had a point where you've been a people pleaser or you currently remain a people pleaser. Being a people pleaser is something that a lot of people go through because it's something that we are kind of trained to do when we're younger. It's something that we're trained to always give and love and put others before yourself. And it's something that truly does affect a lot of people, because when you get to a point of people pleasing so much and doing so much, it truly does drain you from who you want to become and who you are. And then eventually you start to resent yourself in the decisions that you make just because of how much that you put yourself under others. So basically what I have for you today is a couple actionable steps that can help you trim down and erase people pleasing so much from your life to the point where you can genuinely feel good about the decisions you make and make decisions that are based on you doing them out of love and not obligation or feeling guilty for making the decision that you make. So let's start here. The most important thing when it comes to stopping people pleasing or not doing these decisions is knowing what you do like and what you don't like. If you don't have a clear vision to know what are things that you resent doing or things that you do like and things that are, or the things that you will put up with, you will not know what things can slide for you and what not. Now, a lot of the times it's easy for us to be drifting and think that, oh, we can do everything just because we can. But in reality, as human beings, we only have so much energy and we only have so much time to give. So what I want you to do, if you have a journal, a piece of paper, a whiteboard, anything of that nature, I want you to write out two different things. One list for things that you like doing and genuinely will do, and another side for the things that you do not like to do and things that you will not let slide. So one side could be your boundaries, one thing could be the things that you have interest and love for. The cool thing about this is that you will find as you go through the sides of your interest and love that you may have interest and loves for some of the things that you do, but you may get overused or overextend yourself too much in these avenues. You know, when you can direct and see like, okay, I may love to do that, but I may not to do that much. Because I love to help others. I love being a person that can help other people out, but I don't like putting myself under it to the point where I can't help and assist myself out. So what I started doing was, like I said, writing out and knowing the things that I do like to do and knowing the things that I don't. And I feel like that'll be one of the main things for you, because a lot of times going with the flow is one of the easiest ways to just drift all different places. And now you're just doing everything for everyone else and not giving yourself time to yourself. Now, this one right here is so critical because it really does help in all life situations, whether it's from a people pleasing point, making a decision point, a job offer, anything that you have to go with. One of the biggest and greatest things that we can do to slow down our people pleasing is to pause and give ourselves time for the decision. Sit and let yourself think about it. Don't be in such a rush to, oh, I gotta make this decision right now. I gotta get this shit done. I gotta figure this out in this moment, because in reality, you do not. If you have an offer or anything that you may be questioning on or 50-50 on, sit with it. Even if it's just 5, like, you'll be surprised how many better decisions you make, even if you could just take 5 minutes to really just sit with it and see if that's what you really and truly want to do. And then once you know these things and you feel like, oh, damn, I don't really know if that's gonna be for me. I don't really want to do that. But you can start to see now, like, damn, that really isn't what I want to do. I would have said yes, maybe because the thing was right there in the moment. I didn't want to say no right then and there, but you can just delay the decision. So it can be as simple as you have a decision you need to make. Oh, let me get back to you. Oh, let me tell you later on it. Let me think about it, and then I'll come back and see what my decision will be. But delay the decision so you don't have to sit there directly in the moment and have to make it hard. Like when you're in that moment, it's so easy to sit there and be like, oh, damn, I gotta make the decision right now. Oh, I gotta do this right now. And in reality, you do not. A lot of times people will try and put that pressure on you to feel like, oh no, you gotta make the decision right now. If you don't make that decision right now, it will not get done. And 90% of the time, that is just simply not the case. So if you have the ability to do it, which most of the time you will, take a break, think about it, breathe about it. If you got to go talk to someone else about the decision to see if that's what you need to do, take that decision and get that done. That's 2. Now for the next one, I know how easy it is to do this because I've done it plenty times and I still am getting out the base of it, but be able to say a flat out no. Stop trying to use excuses to get around it. Don't say, oh no, my mom said I gotta do that. Oh, I have to go do something else. I have to go do that. No, Just flat out be able to say, oh no, I'm good, I don't really want to do that right now. Oh no, I'm not really feeling it right now. We can maybe do another time when I plan on it, but let's not do now. Or, nah, I don't really think this is gonna work for me, you know? It's just me. And being able to stand on that no, it's so much more powerful than trying to come up with another excuse, because a lot of the time, there's two things that will happen. It does happen a lot. Someone will either give you a solution to your excuse, or you will be in a repetitive cycle because you had an excuse one time. Now you have to come up with another excuse because, oh, now you're getting asked the same thing again. Stop making excuses and just be able to say no, and don't feel bad about it. Because a lot of times you may feel like, oh, you're being a bad guy, being a terrible person. A lot of times people will think that being a people pleaser is either good or evil. If you don't say yes, it means no. If you say yes, that means, oh, you're good, you're the nice guy, oh, you're amazing. Or if you say no, it's, oh no, you're weird, you're a bad person, you're gonna hurt somebody's feelings. And in reality, that's simply not the case. And that's what's also gonna lead into this next point here too. Now, this is big because it really is two things at once. One of the big things is understanding that you will be misunderstood. There will be times where people will look at you and be like, damn, oh, you're weird. Oh, you're not who you used to be. Oh, you changed up. Oh, you're not that anymore. And in reality, this is such a growth point for yourself. Yes, it is okay. You are growing. You are not going to be the same individual that you want to be. And it's really like this. You should not have to put up with the war within yourself to be at peace with the world. In reality, it should always be the flip. Be at peace with yourself and war with the world that you have, if you have to be. And the good thing about it, because a lot of times people will think that, oh, because if I'm going to be this person now, I'm going to be super mean and super wrong. And in reality, that's just not the case. Your strongest bonds will come from the people that you can set boundaries with effectively, and they still like you for you, and not just the boundaries or the things that they're getting away with. So the people that are really rocking with you and really like fuck with you as a person are not gonna sit here and think that you're being weird or think that you're just off as an individual just because you said no to them for a time. That's simply not the case. You need to be able to be comfortable with saying that no, because if not, you're going to keep overextending yourself, keep feeling used, and now you're going to start resenting your friends for something that you simply just can't say no to. And now that messes up your bond with your friend, and that's not real connection if you sitting there, oh, you doing something just because you feel like you have to do it, you know? So don't let yourself feel that level of guilty. So protect you and your friendships by setting boundaries and being able to do that, okay? You getting me? Thank you. Now for me, this was one of the biggest and hardest ones for me because I very much was the person that was going to be available at every given moment. Oh, somebody texts me immediately, I'm on it. Somebody calls me immediately, I'm on it. Somebody hits me with a problem, I'm on it. I'm the problem solver. I used to look at myself and literally identify myself like I was just a therapist for my people. And at first it felt great because, oh, I'm getting to help everybody else without their problems. But imagine when it came to my problems. What if the therapist is part of my problems? Oh, I gotta help everybody else. Damn, it takes energy to do this. So when you understand that giving your energy out is something that is a very sacred resource and it only recharges by the day, and sometimes you can get a good sleep and still not have your full energy like reset and recharge all the way back to 100%. You have to understand that your energy is a very limited resource. So you cannot just give it anywhere. And that's not saying, oh, just go off the map and isolate it. Don't help anybody, because that's not the point that I'm getting at all. But you need to be able to give yourself balance to where you can help people out, but you're not helping yourself and not helping yourself out because you're trying to help everybody else out. You cannot pour from an empty cup. If you are trying to give to everyone else and you have nothing to give, you have nothing to give. If you're trying to help people out with their financial situation, but you don't have money, you cannot help them, at least financially, you get me? So it's like you have to help yourself out, and that is one of the best ways that you can help people. So understand that. Now for my last and final one, this is like really serious because you need to not have a negative connotation when it comes to the idea of being selfish. A lot of times we grew up with the idea of being selfish is the bad, worst thing in the world. Oh my God, don't be selfish. No, you're supposed to always put everybody else above yourself. And again, that's not the case. The reason I said that, again, it drains you. But what we need to get at and need to understand is that it's perfectly okay to be selfish when you are thinking about yourself, because again, the only way to help out others is when you can fully help yourself out. So the more you help yourself out and be quote unquote selfish, the more resources you'll have to be able to help and assist others in the first place. So be okay being selfish, you get me? So it's not really like the worst thing in the world. So that's kind of it for today. If you have if you want to know more information about how you can stop being a people pleaser, I will drop more videos on it directly. I just wanted to say thank you all for even taking the time to watch this, and hopefully you got good information out of it. My name is Elijah Dixon, also known as EJ's. I drop a lot of content like this. I know I'm a newest channel, whatever, but go ahead, drop me a sub, follow, whatever. Yeah, gotta help me out, you know, and then we just kind of gonna get going from there. Yeah, that's kind of actionable steps to not be a people pleaser. Thank you.